Yeah, stream. Stream, why not stream? Okay. Largest map, here we go. Things are paused, and let's see where we want this first train to go. I think Hastings would be a good location. Plus I can probably get the station hooked up in between these two. Yeah, let's try that. Sure. Zoom in real close. Let's see. Hey Andrew, how's it going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's can I do that and bulldoze? That would disconnect the station, really? Okay, hold on. Let's do extensions. Platform for now, that's fine. And then bulldoze, separate these two out. Yeah. I like that. That'll be cool. Hey T-Pop31, how are you? How's my day going? It's going okay. Just trying to relax a little bit here in the evening. So I decided to just start up another stream. Why not? Right? I mean, shoot. We do some fun stuff from time to time. Mr. Stream this morning. I'm sorry about that, but hey, at least it's public. You can, you know, rewatch it as many times as you like. Things like that. Alright, so we have that. Take a look. So we're gonna have to try and wrap this around to here. I went ahead and generated like the largest map you possibly could, and I set the terrain to something a little crazy, just for fun, for a few hours while I sit here and troubleshoot and lay out a whole bunch of trains. Now where was my station? Here it is. Station 1 near Hastings and Station 2 near Durham. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one probably doesn't need two platforms. I mean, it could be. It could be needed. Hey, Trumpy, how are you? But for now, we can just use one. I'm gonna have to try and figure out. Well, I'll be using the GS2 for the rail line. This is a fresh start, so it'll take a second for us to kind of progress into the next era, but maybe we could. But we are a little bit low on money, and I can't really spend a lot of it terraforming. So this station's gonna need some pass around areas there. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So something like that. You gotta go in 15 minutes? Okay, that's fine. Alright. There we go. Let's see, how do we want to hook this up so where they can kind of go around if needed? You see, this is the problem. I've also been looking at the game called Trainz. I don't know if anyone would be interested in me playing that at all. I think it could be pretty cool. It looks like kind of a diorama building video game of some kind. Yeah, Trainz with a Z. Yep, that one. It looked pretty neat. I saw Strict Toaster retweet some sort of video, and this guy was building a really nice kind of station on it. You play Trainz, and it's very fun. Oh, well, that's good. I mean, is building in it complicated? Because the stuff I saw him doing looked to be pretty not user-friendly, I will say. Okay, let's do that. We'll cut this way, around and through, and then too much transportation games, not enough castles. Joking. That sounds interesting. This guy here and liked. Well, thank you so much for the support. So go up to like that. That one. And that. As we progress through this way, it seems. Spending a lot of money on terrain. Like I said, I didn't want to, but that should be all the terrain deforming we really need. It's complicated if we get really in depth, but generally it can be quite easy to understand. Yeah, it looked like the splines for the rails were pretty straightforward, but the crossings and things were a little bit more complicated than I thought they might be. But you know, that's pretty normal at this point. All right, so we have the freight rail section over there. Hello, Liam. How are you? All right, let's do this. Oh, Kitty Claw found the kitty emote. Good old Grumpy Jasper joining the chat like that. Use it for plenty of evil, I would say. Okay. Hello from Memphis? Oh, okay. Well, welcome to the stream. That is a picture of Jasper, yes. Totally Jasper. Hello from Afghanistan. Wow. Howdy. Custom crossing, which you make controllers and splines, or placeable crossings that you can snap to your track splines onto, and it's already operational. Yeah, I was looking at the controller versions. I think I was seeing a guy do a tutorial on it. Okay, that's fine for now. We'll work on the overall, I think, layout of that station a little bit more a bit later. But for now, I think this will function just well enough. And let's get this way. Then up through the hillside. Do a bit of a turn and then another turn to get around there. And here we'll set up another spot. Okay, well that is too far. There we go, that's what I wanted. But it's Trainz one of those games that require you to like download all the expansions for it to be good. Because I did see quite a few of DLC items, and that's always a little disheartening. Like, it's the same reason I don't really record Sims 4 or anything, because it feels like, you know, they kind of screw you with that a bit. I think for now, we'll just come in there like that and just have this be a one-stop kind of thing. Train uses its own download station and has more than 10 million different free assets made by other players. Okay. But what I guess what I'm asking more is the DLC like add utility? Like better utility options that aren't fulfilled by that? There's DLC, but only some trains. Okay. Let's see here. Well, that's a mess. If I ever did see one. Let's do that for now, and then I guess we can just simply do just that. And really, do you need much more than something like that for a station? Probably not. Let's add a depot. Put that right there on the shoreline, and then just make it allow a connection, I guess, going like this over to it. We'll just set up a few signals, nothing too complicated, but something like that will be okay. Alright, we'll set these up. We don't really need too many of these either. Guess in case if it wants to bypass, if it wants to come into there, if it wants to leave that way and come in that way. I think that's okay for now. What's neat, if you're able to build a layout and you're in need of an asset that is in the game, you can download that asset while still building your layout. Interesting. Alright, so we have some money left over. Let's get our first wagons here. We're gonna do some coach cars, I think. So 1, 2, 3. 3 coach cars for now, since this train is fairly weak compared to possibly some other ones. We're just gonna go back and forth like that. We will use the rest of our money for a waiting room, which will extend out the area of the station kind of automatically, and then this one's waiting room can actually go over here, fit in between, because that would be pretty cool, right? And I think we can go ahead and hit play on this. See what this first little train has to offer here with its shoreline kind of sectioning here. There it goes. Now it should in theory be able to go this way just fine. As long as there's something here, it won't go into this intersection, which means it's pretty safe. You can also bank curves, add track damage, see tracks, gradients, and even play multiplayer. Interesting. This game will actually end up having multiplayer as well, for those of you who like that aspect of it. Alright, let's really speed up time. Now this train is going to be going backwards a lot and forwards the other way. That's pretty normal when you don't have a circuit that goes kind of the correct way. We could, in theory, make it back up and then turn around. I'm not really worried about doing that. Come straight into here, and then he should leave. Yep. Alright, good. First full load, and then while that's going, we can go ahead and get another wagon to do the same trip. So you can see this one doesn't actually cover this whole town, so we're not getting quite a lot of people from it. But this one does, so we're actually getting more from this smaller town because we're able to put the station closer. Here, so you can see this is actually open. So in theory, if this one was still in the station, it would have known to go this way. But eventually this is going to become a very busy kind of section here. "1950s American cars, hell yeah. Sounds cool to me." So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell these guys to go to station 1 and wait until fully loaded. There we go. That way it'll actually kind of wait there. I wonder why it's waiting. We'll find out, though, in just a moment, I think. Very detail-oriented and seeing what you're able to do now, but honestly, is the game for you. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking, too. Stop. Okay, apparently it was confused on what to do, and we kind of backed into each other there. Fail. Alright, let's try this again. Let's go there. Full load. Go here. Full load start. Editing the Trainz routes in a manner like this is always a little difficult in this game. So you're going to go to station 2, you're going to full load, you're going to go to station 1, and then you're full load. See, it stopped again. I have no idea why it's doing that. I'm gonna see if it stops. This one stops here. That would be. Yeah, no. It didn't. Unfortunately, if you crash a train in Trainz, the train stops and all the train cars go inside the front of the locomotive car. Oh, wow. Okay, so now this one will wait now. So you can see he doesn't have a full load, so he'll wait. Now, in theory, this one should now know to go to this station. It does. Good. So we've collected all of our first passengers. That's pretty good. Pretty nice, yes. And then let's go back into construction mode and see what next town we can hook up. Now we have a lumber mill, sawmill here. And we could bring stuff from the forest from this way, which could be something we do, right? You can drive trains realistically, or DECC. DECC is basically model train controls. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like being able to drive the vehicles that you lay on the Sims, the simulation itself. So, like, for example, I think it would be cool if City Skylines let you drive cars without mods and things. Can you have a shout out? I don't really give shout outs for people unless they either like sponsor, donate, but I will talk to you if you participate in chat just fine. For now, we'll do this kind of maneuver. I think that's fine. Now, what's this one take for? You just bought Trainz for $8? You'll give it a whirl? Well, that's good. Yes, I do remember playing SimCity 4 like that. Alright, let's get a station set up here for lumber. We'll do a sharp turn out, like that. Would you recommend Mashinky to others because at one point I'll probably buy it? I think so. I mean, it's still early access, so I'm doing it more to support the developer because I like the idea of the game. I think the building is really nice, you know, being able to go into more of an open transport tycoon kind of build style where you have these individual cells, and then you can look at things in a little bit more pretty rendered out style as well. And eventually he does want to add multiplayer and more trains, vehicles and things, new eras. I know new era on Steam, last I saw it was $24, so I think you get a deal on that one. It's on sale, you say? I think that should work just fine. It's a little messy, but for our needs, that's okay. So we need to upgrade these to 2 ways. This really should be a 1-way like that. And that should go like that. Orders, we're gonna skip the next one. Go to station 2. Or not. I don't think the full load works quite that well. So we'll get rid of the full load commands on this one. We'll get rid of the full load commands. It's just not reliable. Not many people were watching. It's a random stream at like 8:33 p.m. on a Sunday. I'm not really surprised. Where'd the train go? Oh, it followed it there pretty quick. Okay. So we got that, and then let's see. That and that. So I think we'll get a lumber train in just a moment. Alright. Trainz Ultimate Collection 2009, World Builder 2010 Engineers Edition, Trainz New Era, and the only one I think is worth buying is Trainz New Era. That's good to know too. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Orders. Go all the way. Station 3, all the way. Station 1. Finally happy you get to watch one? Oh, nice. I think one of the signals is backwards. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yes, it is. Thank you. There we go. Now they're all the right way. I mean, if you guys want, I could install maybe Trainz and give it a whirl on stream. That way you guys can kind of help me out with it. Oh, did we not send out this train? Well, I think we did. Where'd he go? He's over here. Let's give this guy a ride. So you can see he's bypassing the station, which is really nice. That's what he's supposed to be doing. Almost clickbaity. It's almost clickbaity, but it's technically true. So I think we're fine. I'm doing well. I mean, look at that. Massive landscape. It's nice. We're making a massive train line. Okay, so we have that. We're gonna need coal in a bit, but we need to start shipping this lumber to a workshop, and really the closest workshop looks to be over here. Which means something. It means something. I don't know what it's gonna mean, but it means it. So I can either use a tunnel to get to the other side of this mountain, which is pretty expensive, or I can kind of do a winding railroad pass and kind of flatten and mess with the terrain a bit. Which would you guys rather see through here? The downside of tunnels is only one train at a time can go through a tunnel. Make 2 tunnels. Well, I would have one going each way. One going to the north, one going to the south. However, yeah, a tunnel would be easier. You guys bringing logic into this, that's not cool. But tunnels are also very expensive. Like, this tunnel itself is gonna cost a lot. $1,000. And we need 2 of them. Or I can go partly up the hill, do a small tunnel, and then down the hill. That might be a good compromise. Yeah, I know I'm not kidding. I know my channel quite well. No one watches my stuff that's not Planet Coaster. It's frustrating. Take out a small loan of $1 million. If only. I mean, really what would help is if I can get this station expanded a little bit more, but we kind of need a restaurant to do that, but we need planks to do that. So, I'm a good YouTuber in general. Why? Why did that just happen? He was like all the way into the station and this guy tries to squeeze in there. It does? If you click that once, it ignores it going forward? Okay. Well, that's good to know. I mean, really, we probably only need one train going back and forth. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, I'll make sure to unclick it. Thank you. That's good to know. Add waypoints for freight trains. You can add waypoints. And I don't think you can add waypoints in this game. I have to say, but Uthers has to be my favorite YouTuber of all time. Actually uses his brain and logic, unlike some content I've seen. Uthers is so smart. So smart. Except for when he lets two trains collide into each other, and then he's out, you know, $100. But you know, whatever. Okay, so that's gonna be 50 there. Okay, so let's get up through this hillside real quick. It should be okay. A little bit. Select a signal as a place to stop, and the train should go to that signal. Really? Well, that's good to know, too. Okay, let's do that. Then we'll make it loop around this way and we'll just go straight through the mountain at that point. So I think I need to flatten this out one more, then over like that. Nope, just over a little bit more. Like that. Then pop. I think that'll be okay. $100 for a train, that's not much in real life. It would cost thousands around this time of history. Nah. Yeah, just for inflation. Alright, so we're gonna have a tunnel going straight across here. Right? This would be about $10 million to flatten out the mountain, so we're not going to do that. But what I'm going to do is try to do that. For your mountain track you're building, make it a single track with passing sidings. I could. I kind of prefer future-proofing my tracks, though. Okay, let's see. How much is this tunnel? $553. Going straight through there. Alright. That means I can cut this one like this. Get our second tunnel all the way through this hillside. There we go. This kind of track building managed to bankrupt the Milwaukee Road. I'm not, luckily them. Okay, so you can see this is creating a little bit of a texture glitch because it's not right looking in terms of the mountain for some reason. It's fine on this side though. I'll have to, I guess, ignore the fact that this mountain wants to render a little bit. That's one of the million ways to go bankrupt. Pretty much. Okay. Let's take a look at this a little bit more here. So I'm going to need to, rework this whole section. Not only because it's ugly, but it's just going to need it. Alright. So let's go ahead and do that. Dumbest way to get bankrupt is leaving 162 boxcars full of potatoes rotting in a train yard. Cough, cough, Penn Central. Alright, so we'll connect these. There like that. Well then, oh come on. Do something like that for that route. Then oh yeah, the best looking track ever. All through here. Holy cow, this is retarded looking. Beautiful. Do they even lay out tracks like that? Like, is that really viable? Because I have to think the answer is no. Alright, so that goes that way. Goes this way, that way. Spaghetti Junction. Don't know it, but it sounds pretty legit. Okay, so in theory, it should know exactly what to do at this point. So it should know how to somehow get into this junction. Hey Lucas, how's it going? Okay, so let's redo our log engine. quarters. Go to there, and then go to here. Start. When in doubt, AI knows best. I hope so. Last time I trusted the AI, they kind of crashed into each other. Alright, so we're making plenty of money still. Things are on the rise. And now we need to try and figure out how to get down from this hillside all the way. So let us do something like that, and then we'll drop down a level. All right. Then down again. Okay. I think that should be plenty effective. Move this junction a little bit closer just so I have a little less of a wait time there. Is this train making his way out here? He is. Bringing the winter's worth of logs back to our lumber mill, sawmill, lumber mill. I guess that's technically the same word for it, really. And then up here we'll have a waiting spot for the tunnel, and then another waiting spot for the tunnel. Here we will zigzag over a little bit just so we can keep the natural shape of the mountain in there. I think that would look better, right? Instead of just making this perfect ramp the whole way. Okay. Don't know why you can't go down these diagonal pieces. That would be a little bit better and user friendly, but oh, it's okay. That is what I wanted. continue that way. Make our train station here. That is perfectly fine. First little mountain pass is complete. Does that look okay for people? I think so. Alright, we can now get a train for planks to go from this station all the way through to 4, so start. How about we ride this one? We're probably gonna have to come to a stop here. Yep. As we follow this train that's going backwards in front of us. So we'll load up with some planks. I don't think we have a connection point to this one, do we? No, we don't. Okay, so that should have kind of fixed that. For now. We'll see how he turns around. I'm assuming he'll pull into the station and back out. But... no, he won't. Alright, so we need to make a little thing then. Yeah, let's just make this go really straight. Let's see, add to that, and then there we go. Now he should know his way back to the station. Boy, that was more complicated than I wanted it to be, but that's what happens when you forget to set up a path. More lumber being loaded up. And we'll go over here to the workshop and maybe get the expansion for furniture. Right there. So we get more. What the heck are you doing? Get out of here. Off you go. Don't come back. You dumb train. Alright, making bread now. The engineer realized he could get free chairs, so he went back for some. Yeah. Okay, so he's turned around, he's going the right way now. That's good. The actual lumber train is correct. And Ashley, my girlfriend, is playing with my cat. See you back there. Hello, Wildman74, how are you? Okay, so we have the line kind of extended out this way. We also have it going out that way as well, which is good. So that means we can start worrying about some coal. So try and think of where a good station is. You're at work? Oh god, don't remind me tomorrow to go back to work after vacation. Let's do that. Because really, he won't be needing to go that way, so. Yeah, no doubt. Screw work. Work sucks. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go from here all the way up through the mountain pass. Oh, come on. So there. Go ahead, start. You're a dishwasher at Concourse. I am an accountant. I work in the accounting department and a federal contractor. Specifically payroll. Stress? Well, I do payroll for 1,000 plus employees right now. Literally millions of dollars goes through my account every week. How much money do I make? I don't really discuss my salary. Okay, buy a new locomotive. So this is the GS2. So I think we need to have the expanded workshop for that, right? Requires 50 coal tokens. We're getting our first bit of coal tokens now, and we can see maybe about getting a heating plant installed in the backside here. Hopefully help with that. Coal processing. Money is the best if you never think of it too hard. I mean, like, I don't worry about money. In essence, I make an okay living. Oh shoot, I never connected this up to go that way. Literally the ugliest intersection I have ever seen. But it works, so. I think I have your answer. What about you do for like work like 7 times, but you know what that means? I think I have heard your answer about what you do for work like 7 times. Yeah. Yep. Asking what I do for a living is basically a drinking game at this point. Correct. I still can afford a restaurant. We need to really up our lumber production. So let's see. Yeah, we got plenty of lumber back there. So we're going to go ahead and increase this. I have new followers. It might mean that. I've actually lost subscribers today. Bam! It's great. Okay, let's see if there's another town we can go to. This town's pretty much worthless. St. Albans is okay, but how we're gonna get here is a little annoying. How do you even lose subscribers? Is that even a YouTube option? Yeah. It is. Dundee, Lancaster. Hey, Jess Cooper, how are you? No. This is literally a route that is worth 0 money. In fact, it's worth negative money. No, they're gonna have to take, like, donkeys down from the hillside to get to a train station. Screw them. They ain't worth it. I mean, really, this is even worse. This is one house. And then, what else is in the mountainside? Lutton. Good, I haven't seen you playing with raptors. Some you're a cool dude. So I'm a cool dude, I'm assuming. Thank you. Raptor is pretty cool. He's a cool cat. We're probably gonna need another coal train too, so we'll go ahead and buy another one of those. So coal to there. You You burnt a hole in your roommate's couch with a hookah spill. You're out 2 grand. Fuck. Yes. I would say that is a good reason to say fuck. I still can't afford that heating plant, but we did just buy some new wagons, and they cost lumber. What are you guys doing? Reverse, reverse, get out of there. Reverse and ignore the next signal. And reverse again. Oh, crap. I told you to reverse way before that guy. This whole junction is becoming a mess. So either that's a sign I need more platforms or something. Like, I could just delete these and make them platforms and just let them go through. I don't really want to do that though. I need to rebuy that coal truck or train now, but I don't have enough planks. Yeah, that's your problem. Why are the logs going that way? I think that's the issue I just ran into. This line wasn't hooked up. In which the tracks could be placed closer together. Yeah, I mean, I can agree with that. Like, I kind of wish I could get a track kind of on this line as well in the middle. That way you can get them basically twice as close together, going on straightaways. You get them pretty close around angles. Angles, you can get them a little bit closer than normal. More spaghetti for the spaghetti god? Yes. Praise be spaghetti god. Alright, now I can rebuy that coal. Connect Bedford with Southern. Yeah, no. Train crash occurs in Spaghetti Junction. Yeah, no, it's a mess over here, but we'll get there. $2 grand, your Planet Coaster computer? Yeah, that really sucks. Also, why would someone buy a $2 grand couch? Seems like a poor investment to me. Let's take a look at our train. So we have one okay, so we need another log train. So that was the other train that got kind of demolished there, so. What happened here? What is up with that? Rendering glitch. Whatever. Alright. That, and then some logs. 1, 2, 3. Orders. There, pick up logs, and then come back here and drop them off. Start. Let's take a look at it. Maybe get a better sawmill extension. That'll be nice. Why is the camera having a seizure? Like this? Or this? Who knows? I'm not getting any drop frames on my end. It could be YouTube lagging. If you hit F5, does that fix anything? And give it a good old happy refresh. Spaghetti Junction in first person view. Scary. I mean, at least you're gonna replace it. Some roommates wouldn't, so kudos to you on at least doing that. Okay, so I think we're just gonna save up for Steam Age, and then I guess update the trains to something a little bit better. Cool. Completed delivering all the coal. Still not really keeping up with the whole planks. Either that means we need more than 2 log carts or something. I'm not quite sure there. Wow, look at that train go. Train number 11. He's using that coal on himself. He's not even selling it. Okay. I think with the new sawmill edition, we're getting planks a little bit better. At a better ratio. If that's the case, we can think about maybe getting some more money. Even though we really have enough of it. Is the wood station filling up now? It's being kind of turned over at a decent rate. I mean, it's a little bit more net positive now than the net zero. Which is good. That's kind of how I like it anyways. Yep, straight through Spaghetti Junction. Not another crash in sight, which is good. Even though I'd really prefer to have a proper junction here. But the station and the town are kind of throwing through that. YouTube says I'm playing Planet Coaster. Well, screw it. I'm playing Planet Coaster right now. That's what I'm doing. I can't control YouTube all the way, it seems. Almost have a full thing of coal, which means we can put that in there. We're getting there on the planks. Mashinky is great. Yeah, I really like the game. It's pretty relaxing. Thank you so much for so many vids while you were gone. I know that must have been a ton of work for you to get it all done. Thanks. I was pretty tired going to the airport. But I think it was worth it. And I wanted stuff for you guys to watch when I was gone. Alright, so let's deposit coal there. I mean, really, what I could do is just sit here with the forest and just do this connection and just make a whole bunch of timber, but that's kind of boring for me. I'd much rather play it a little bit more legit. The trip was okay, a little stressful because I'm just freaking out overworked for tomorrow, so I'll probably be going to bed a little early today. Trains are oversized roller coasters. One more train full of planks, and then we'll be into the new era, and then I can look into upgrading all of our current trains. So that means this guy, I'm going to go ahead and tell him to go to the depot. In fact, all of them are going to be told to go to the depot. You to the depot. You're already going. No, it's fine. Are y'all confused? Okay. Great. Why do you guys not know how to go back? Is my question. You should know to go back that way. Why don't you? Why are they so dumb? You're gonna make it? You gonna make it? No. No. Okay, I think that worked. And, New Age. Just like that. It generating everything kind of makes a terrible sound. Yeah, I would put an iron ore factory right there. That's a perfect spot. There's not a town there before, but there is now. Same with here. Does town get any bigger? It did a little bit. This one? A little bit. Of course, the towns that I go to don't do the whole mailbox thing, but whatever. Alright, let's open this up and sell. Alright, and then tell this guy to go to depot as well. So let us upgrade. Can I make this yet? No. Alright, so we are going to use the CSD 321 here for the base money making train. You want to see a Baldwin centipede in this game? That way I can properly use the following Lenny. Well, I have a 284 class 65. I can get one of those. So, you know what? Let's get this. And this is going to be hauling a whole bunch of coal. Like I'm talking, we'll do lens and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the full size of that station. So he can just fit in there. So he's gonna go there, and then he's going to go here. Off he goes. Can I make bridges? Yes, you can make bridges and things. You can. My normal series I use overpasses and stuff. This one not so much. Goes all the way out here to go get a load of 65 ore. So this is actually about 3 times as much ore capacity as the last one. Oh no, 45. 2 times the ore capacity as before. And then here we'll sell this, sell. CSD wagons. Let's get some second class. We can't get second class. Okay, that's fine. I didn't want any second class anyways. 2, 3, and then Pullman. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. It's a bit bigger of a passenger train. Now we need some logs. 2, 3, 4. Something like that. And then this one will go all the way out here. I would if we had the planks. We don't have the planks to afford that right now. I am getting stuttering. I think I'm noticing that. Might have to do with the fact that I'm speeding up time. I don't know. This train sure does look cool, though. So let's get another one for planks or logs, one like that. Go out to there and then to the station as well. And then here, how wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. There to here. Times the tank engine Mashinky mod, that would be pretty neat. It'd be adorable. Choo-choo! I failed deforestation. Oh no! How sad. I don't know how cost effective this thing is. So it's about 18, minus 18 a year, plus 90 coal drop off a year. And 90 coal is equal to what? Not a whole lot. Add an assembly line to your train depot. We don't have the resources yet for that, right? So the locomotion works here, this thing? No, we don't have enough resources. In fact, I'm gonna have to buy an engine to offset the cost of our 284 for coal. Let's see, 1, so this is 4 as well, so. Orders go here to here. Start. Now, do we have enough people to offset our passenger line yet? Because I wouldn't mind getting 2 passenger trains. That would make our money. Make tracks to more coal mines so you get more coal currency faster. Yeah, I mean, that is something we could do. I mean, we haven't hit max capacity on this coal line though. Like, it gets up to 200 every time. So, I think with this new train, we'll be at max capacity on this one. We could add a coal station here if we wanted to. So are we keeping up with the lumber? We are not. We're actually gaining a lot more, so that means we can probably get another lumber train to go up through the mountain pass up there. Choo-choo. Like what I did with the sundial? Well, thank you. It's effective. I'm gonna try for a heating plant. That way we can get more coal tokens per round as well. Yeah, you can ask a serious question. Go for it, shoot. What do you got? There we go. Now we're getting more coal tokens per trip. Let's go ahead and look at maybe expanding the production at this coal mine. So some coal storage just there. We can maybe extend the tree nursery out. Just shoot, man. Come on. Let's see. I don't know, his delay is just making me more nervous now. I don't know who that is. I mean, like really a better question maybe that I could at least laugh at and understand is where the hell is Carmen Sandiego, but like I don't know who the other person is you're referencing. See, that's what she would like you to think. Hello, Chris. Did I ever say that? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I say hello to the same people so many times. Cool warehouse. That looks neat. Wouldn't mind getting a freight station in here. We'll save up for that real quick. I think that's probably one of my favorite things about Mashinky is the whole modular kind of upgrades that you can do to a lot of these structures. You can make things look a little bit more unique. And I'm pretty excited for when they add like proper wagons and things to the towns, because there are an extension tab for towns. So I'll be interested to see how that plays in and how we can lay out those in the long run. Get any extension? No. Says maybe product storage. Can't wait till we get multiplayer so we can all maybe play with it first. Sure, I have no qualm against that. I could also just host an open TDD. Or Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Yeah, this station has learned to really manage well with Spaghetti Junction. I mean, it's luckily everything's kind of coming in offsetting times and nothing gets really out of hand. If I were to introduce like another passenger line or two coming here, it'd be pretty hectic. Alright, let's invest 200 coal. We're about to get our freight station here, which means loading and unloading will happen quicker. Then we'll get a new train to carry more planks. From here to there. We could take things from this iron ore mine to this foundry, and then from this foundry to the workshop. widen this out a bit. There we go. So we got that. There. All right. We got that set up. So I think that'll work just fine. How's our coal production going on down here? It's doing okay. Could be better. Is there anything else I can do to make the a coal maintenance shed? Sure, why not? Timber tunnel support? Sure, why not? Alright, some sort of what I'm going to call a diamond interchange. Bottleneck at the iron ore mine. You're talking about this little section here. It's because it needs to be able to go both ways at this section. The building was in the way, so I had to kind of shift the track over. It shouldn't really affect it, really. Uh-oh, we got problems. We got problems. Okay, so you guys come up here. Reverse. Ignore. Oh. Okay, you please unload and leave. Come on, please work. Good. You can just leave at this point. Oh Lord. They're choosing to go into the wrong section here. Alright. That straightened that out. Okay, Earl. Really weird question, random, correct, don't know the answer. That's about the best I can offer. Okay, so we're going to get a new train. Something normal is fine. And it's just gonna pull a bit of coal from here to here, just continually. And then we're gonna get another one. We're gonna get a wagon to pull ore. From here to there. Keep up with the awesome work on vid. Thanks. I'll try. Guys, come on. I'm not going? There's a lot of things I need to do with the spaghetti junction. You're speaking in tongues, Earl. I don't know what you're getting at with this stuff. Is this endgame music? Yep. It's really cool, cool music in my opinion. Oh shit! We just lost all of our money. Oh boy. It does kind of have that Hey Arnold jazzy tune to it. Oh, you guys chose to go to the same one again. Stop doing that. Okay, we really need another money-making route. And the two biggest towns that are closest together, because build a bridge over the lake? Like this whole lake, like just straight up build a bridge over it? As you can see, a bridge would have cost us about $1,300. And then if we wanted like a Golden Gate Bridge style, that would be even more. And a stone viaduct would be even more. We don't have that kind of money right now. Wait, so like, people are questioning you to the whereabouts of this chick? In which case you don't know? Because you technically didn't met her, you just happen to have a picture with her. Well, I mean, sounds like you're in the clear and fine. FYI, Wadman 74 is your husband? No! That's pretty neat. Have a... Oh. Please don't crash with me doing that. It crashed! Yay! It did it, guys! I broke the game. Crap. Have some cats. Chat. Have some cats. Hello, Colin. How are you? Welcome to chill music stream when the game crashes. I don't know what happened to her. I can't assist you in any manner. Shit. Let's look at Trainz real quick. Trainz a new era for $7 and mostly negative reviews. Let's see, but there's too many things wrong. Apparent lack of content in the original game is appalling. Yep. Maybe the best. One problem is that the DLC is wildly overpriced. That's normal. I'm thinking about getting this though. I think it could be fun. It's only $7 right now since it's on sale. And these DLCs are mainly routes. Don't really care about the routes. I know the music of the game's still going, because it's still technically running based on... Actually, no, it's not even still running. How the heck is the in-game music going with a game that's not even running? Whatever, or at least just chill. Just chill as hell. It's not like back there, is it? It is, it's right there. Okay. That's weird. Weird. I mean, it is possible, Earl. I mean... Their visa could have expired, who knows? Hey, Papa Palm, how's it going? My good friend Papa Palm. Have some cats. And a gnat. I'm really thinking about getting this game. And in theory, like I've been having trouble with City Skylines a lot recently, and really this is what I would want to accomplish in City Skylines anyways, right? It's just making something cool, not worry about the sim crashing on me. So if this can do it, it could essentially be my City Skylines. And of course the deluxe edition isn't on sale. That would be too convenient. Oh, I'm all for building the whole environment. Have you seen my videos? Okay, I mean, if she's an apostate based upon that region, that's not a good thing. Not openly, at least if she was back there. So. Get it? Then I can learn to play by watching you? Okay. Should I get the deluxe edition? Hold on. Move this over here for a second. Thanks, AVG, for telling me to protect my credit card. Always go deluxe. That is so true, Papa Palm. Wise as always. How big is this game? How long is this gonna take? It's 6.6 gigs, and with me streaming at the same time, I am downloading at what? 6 megabytes a second ish, 5 to 6. Well, shoot, that's gonna take a while. Well, I mean, like, have you talked to the authorities? Is that, like, why you're bringing this up? It's because the authorities don't know? You want to see how to make cool stuff in Tane? Watch Approach Medium? Yes, see, that he's the guy that Strict Toaster tweeted out the other day and made me want to get this game. So I've actually watched a few of his series. In fact, I suggest you guys do that too. So let's give him some love, because he makes some cool stuff. If you have, I'm sorry to hear that.
So I'm gonna keep that theme and have.
Yeah, you're gonna keep that theme. Yeah, this guy, he's really good. You get some high quality diorama version of stuff. Yeah, Castle Story. I know that game. It's only got 2,000 subs, but like, he'll definitely get a lot more. I mean, his videos are doing pretty good. He doesn't upload regularly, so that's probably why he doesn't have as many subs as some of us, but he definitely takes his time. He kind of sounds like fresh popcorn too, which is kind of interesting for me, like his voice. He has that kind of chill, laid back mentality. Okay, I might have to crash. There's Mashinky. Got it. Found it, guys. I found it. I found the game. We're at 12% downloaded. That's actually going pretty quick. So it's up to you guys. If you want, we can just kind of chill for a little bit while this downloads to see how you guys are doing. Just spam cats in chat or something. Hey, have some cats. All the cats. Let's see. Let's go over here. Yes, it's my girlfriend's kitty cat. He's asleep on the bed right now. Jasper. Come here, Jasper. Okay, he doesn't want to come here. He meowed at me and he's angry. Come here. Come on, I know you wanna. There you go. Come on up here. Come here. Yeah. Meow. And yes, sponsor Uthris and you get the cool cat emotes. Hey. Oh, you're grumpy. So grumpy. If only you had a webcam so you could watch cat. Maybe one day when I move into a new apartment and have more room, we'll have a cat cam set up, which would be pretty neat. So we're just watching Trainz download. Who doesn't like good Trainz? And what's the multiplayer like? Can anyone tell me what the multiplayer is like? Because I could maybe convince Raptor to play this a bit. He likes some Trainz, and I like some Trainz. We all like Trainz. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the community hub and see what type of screenshots people are taking. So this guy looks like he's making some terrain without textures so far. Who? Do you really need this to play a train video game? Is this really what you need? A rail driver desktop cab controller? I mean, come on. That's as big as my desk. I don't... Oh my god. Oh my god. Best mod ever. What is this, a bullet train? You're not a real gamer unless you have one. I mean, I have a joystick for Elite Dangerous, so I guess I can't talk too much, but... Hopefully I'll get Star Citizen soon. Come on, load. I know you're downloading a game and streaming and trying to look at pictures, computer, but you can do it. I believe in you. You're powerful enough. Let's see, y'all. Multiplayer is iffy, especially since third-party content isn't supported for it. Huh, third-party content isn't supported for it? Oh, wow, look at that. If that loads. I hope it loads. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Tokyo Terminal would be nuts to try and logistically figure out. And as long as he can get it to run. Where do you get third-party content at? I think it's a thing called Trainz download station, right? I think that is where you go. Bombs 321's under construction series. Okay, well, let's see. Bob 21. Let's see. Is it Panda Bob? No, totally not him. Bombs, not Bob. Bombs 321. Of course, with the classic Minecraft Creeper channel logo. He's doing Transport Fever too. I just want to take a look here. Advanced Signals, Industries, Interlocking. Okay. Now this multiplayer thing that he's working on, like I think I heard that someone said store assets or the modded assets don't work well in multiplayer. Is he using all the default assets then to make that work? You see trains? Yes, you see all the trains. I'm installing a game right now. And I'm going to start it up and immediately be overwhelmed and be like, yeah, that's going to take 6 years to learn. Both games are roughly within the same price range. DLC seems to have similar pricing too. Without any four routes to drive on. Each route comes with a selected season. Total 20 a season session is what you can consider scenario and TS terminology. Blah. Oh, I always like this GIF. Just going through tunnels and teleporting. Some people really don't like all the DLCs for it. Okay, so they're painting some textures. Interesting. That looks very Midwest, you know, or getting close to like Arizona. DLS stuff. What is DLS? What does that stand for? DLS. What's DLS? You're sadly on your own on that question, Earl. Wish I could help, but you're kind of out of luck, sadly. Oh, I care that you're missing someone, but I can't do anything. Like, I literally just cannot do anything about it. This item does not exist. Good to know. Some night screenshots of my city skylines onto Facebook last night. A lot of people thought those were aerial shots of the C811. Download station. Yeah, so the download station is supported in multiplayer. Is what you're saying. And everyone uses the download station, I think, a lot of the times. Now, does the download station cost money? It's the thing in the launcher, yeah. I do agree with Papa. Here, let's this and that. That. No, I don't want a newsletter. Submit. Yes, save my password because I'm not going to remember it for the site, please. Yes, I mean, like, we lucked out on where we were born. extremely limited in speed unless you get a subscription. That's lame. It's also slow on sending me a verification email. Let's see. Let's go here and remember username. Yeah, sure. Login. I'm on the thing here. This is it, right? Pretty much. So we go to the download station. We can look at locomotive. Detailed. What does that mean? I know nothing about like proper trains here. You have to go. You want to see that new game? It's actually almost done. It's over 50% done. Scenery pieces, I'm sure that's going to be quite important to look at. This is some sort of tree pack. Serial number required? Why? What? What does serial number required mean? Explain. Oil refinery plant. Track objects, MISC. Means the serial number is required. Yeah, it is. It is. I'm assuming I had to register my Trainz account to my actual account. Right? I go to serial number, yes. The serial number registration areas for the Trainz products only. Trainz, UTC, blah, 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 blah. May only be registered once. Hold on then. Properties. Do you find I don't know. I think when we launch it, it'll give me my serial key. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of like a nexus of some sort for the actual modding community. Does it have its own downloader, or do you just download zip files and put it into your folder? I'm assuming that's what you do. From the game launcher itself, okay. It does it itself. Well, that's good. I always prefer games that can install the mods quickly like that. I mean, luckily Skyrim has the Nexus mod manager, which makes it a little bit easier and better to jump through. Here, let's Trainz No clue. Mashinky, Trainz, late stream. I'll just do that. Just waiting for this thing to download. It's at 95%. It actually installed really quickly. Well, downloaded really quickly. I don't know if it'll probably have to install some sort of Microsoft C++ version 1996, because I've installed every other year of Microsoft C++, it seems. Earl, I'm gonna have to put a stop to that conversation. I'm sorry, but all right, so okay, so we are starting Trainz. This project. Okay, let's see. Well, Earl, just Papa Palm will remove you for a bit, just so you can not get too carried away with it, is all. We still love you. Just, it's not really for a stream conversation. You already spoke to the correct people over the issue. That's about all we can really touch on here. It's your bedtime, but you're going to stay up a bit to see this? Alright. Sounds good. He was talking about cats. How's some cats? By the way, how is that emote quality for you guys? Like, is it okay looking? Like, to me, I feel like YouTube emotes are just not as good resolution-wise as Twitch emotes. Because the original image of that is 480 by 480. And it uploaded just fine. But when it's downscaling it to be an emote, I feel like it's just not doing a good job. Kind of a shame, really. Cute, decent quality. Yeah. By the way, what number does this get to before the game actually launches? Anyone know? I'm at 302, 304. Now, if it stops at 404, I'm pretty sure the game will just crash. You like it? You think it's clear? Well, I mean, it's obvious it's a cat, but you can't see any of his, like, facial details or anything like that. He's got whiskers. Plenty of whiskers. And he's still asleep on the bed. Don't chitter at me. I hear you back there. I'm gonna need a cat cam eventually. Come on, launch the game. Does it only do this on the first run, or does it do it every time? Yep. Yep. Let's see, should I bother with the tutorials or go on there completely blind? What do you guys think? Okay, we're going into blind. So this is the asset downloader. We'll skip that for now. So what do we got here? Papa Fom, $5 for the cat cam. Thanks for the $5, Papa Fom. I'm gonna have to turn my webcam into the cat cam now. But the thing is, he moves. He's not in one spot. He doesn't stay in one spot. Listen. So which one should I do? What do I do here, guys? Guys. Green or DLC routes? I mean, I have the DLC though, so. What are yellow then? Do something bright. Okay. Do something bright. Yellow is installed. So this can do some snow. Here, let's just do this one. Oh no, it's not installed. I don't have that one. Basically, it's almost like saying I do not have any of these. Or that they're just not installed. You have to choose a white route because that's all you have installed. So like one of the snow ones. Sure. Installing. And I'm assuming if I hit like create my own route, that's essentially the map editor that lets you do the creative side of the game, right? Yes. Okay. It's the race to see how many things this game needs to install. I'm gonna keep this in window mode for now. Okay. Minimize that for now. So this here is our train route, huh? Whoa, okay, it's one of those mouse to move. Hey, it's a golf course. You guys want to play some golf? Boy, the graphics are a little rough, aren't they? Okay, let's go over here. Where is... Looks like this is the station, right? So if I go to trains, there are no trains in sessions. Go to the Trainz town located at the right edge of the street. So this is Trainz. I hit add train and it doesn't add. You're going to want trains that say QR for this map. Why? To place a rebuilt train, click on the picture of the two train cars hooked together. This one. Okay. And then what? Because this looks like this is my train down here. Okay, I click the track and it worked just fine. So there's my train. So we can close the train tab, right? Hold control, right click. Drive. Hold control, right click. Stop the train. Hold on. How do I go into the realistic view? This is our cool little train. This is our speed control. Go up top the book. Just says quick drive there. Camera view modes. Cab interior. Press quick drive. Okay, trains. This one. These are the trains. Control type. Realistic mode. Check. You have closed the quick drive menu. Okay. And now choose quick drive up here. No. I'm assuming it's this now. Can I actually? Oh my goodness! I can actually use these. So this is my throttle, I assume, and I bring it towards me to go forward. Alright, I might need to find the brake. Let's see. Did that work? Nope. What's this? This is train brake lever, so red no brake. I just set the independent brake lever. That's forward. And let's give this thing some power. Okay, okay, okay. I think I got it. Can I phone a friend and ask for help here? Handbrake wheel. Where's the horn? Is there a horn? I feel like I need to slow down a bit. Be careful about switches? Yeah, sure. Max speed is 80. I'm going about 30 right now. What's this? Light switch? Turn on some lights. Ah, so you can hold H. Look at that. A little bit of a crossing there. Now, is there a way to kind of move around in the cockpit? If they're set wrong, you can derail. Well, how do I... Okay, so that's how I change switches, I guess? Or is this just looking around? Oh, this lets you go to different viewpoints. Oh, look, we got a little crossing up ahead. Gradient is what we're on right now. Real sim is better for driving. Tane is much better for route building. I can see that. Is Trainz World even multiplayer though? Why is my speed flashing red? Does that mean I was just going too fast? Oh, so there's a limit there, okay. Yeah, but like what's the fun in a simulator if you can't speed, right? Limit's 60 now. Is there speed signs? I didn't see anything. I'm assuming there's better modeled interior trains, right? It's a very like Victorial horn. Yes, this is an old model. Okay. Can I turn up my graphics any more than this? Cancel. Or is this as high as the graphics can go? I feel like I need to put on some brakes. I'm going down, aren't I? Oh yeah, nope. You can adjust shadows and other graphics from the launcher. You can make it so depth of field is overrated. Why am I stopped? Did I put it in neutral or something? Okay, how do I take it out of emergency then? It's also in neutral. I am moving. What's Sander mean? My dynamics are on, but I don't know how that works in British trains. Yeah, me neither. Kind of putting itself in neutral automatically. I don't know why. We ain't moving. I done broke it. Parking brake on? Heck if I know. Where's the parking brake? Put it in forward before throwing. So it's in forward. Okay, so it's like, okay, that makes more sense. I'm learning. We got this. Don't worry, I'm gonna make some beautiful scenery to coast on through at a whopping 3 miles an hour. It's gonna be a good time. Try steam locomotives? Okay. So what happens when you derail? Does it actually crash? Like physically crash? It falls off the track and it can't control it anymore. So it just kind of just stops. Interesting. Does it fall sideways or just stops? You can make them fall off bridges or into rivers though. Crash into each other. That's good at least. Now you gotta have your priorities. Full-on head-on collision. It's pretty money right there. Want to see, then go full throttle. Alright, we'll go full throttle. We got this. What's performance options preset? Is that essentially a quick switch for graphics? If I change that to high, oh, we have some 3D depth. Look at that. That looks a little bit better. How do I switch these? How do you operate the switches? Out of curiosity. You have to be an external view? Or map. So if I come over here to track, those are track markers, not switch. And say this signal here, we're going to go to the right and then left. Right? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, how do I get back to my thing? We stopped. Why did we stop? I don't know how I turned the train brake on, but I did. Because I know the guy on YouTube that made me kind of want to get this game. His game definitely looks a little bit better than mine. Probably more has to do with shadows and things, I think. He has post-processing things on. Is that a downloadable thing? Squirrel? No. His name was Medium something. I forget. I'm terrible with names. I can't even remember my own name. Approach me. Yes, that one. You gotta go to bed? Alright, thanks for stopping by, man. Pretty cool, kitty claw. More cats for you. Just more cats. And with that, I think we actually might be done as well. Hold on one second. How close am I to the switch? A good ways away. I don't think I'm gonna get there really too quickly. Oh, actually, I might if I speed. I want to see what this switch does. Oh, shoot, I changed views again. Okay. Probably slow down for this turn, though. Have I thought about streaming Euro Truck or American Truck? I could. I have American Truck Simulator. Who needs rails when you can derail? Exactly my thoughts. So which one of these are you try Flight Simulator? I have X-Plane 11. It's the one that I use with FS Economy currently. I'm gonna try and do a rail change here. We're coming up to it. I did set the rail to change. So which one of these is like the gentle brake and the emergency brake? Is this the independent brake? So this one here. So I raise this up to like properly slow down. Yeah. And how fast do you guys like suggest hitting a switch? I'm currently going about 20. I think that's okay. But we're going down a slope, so we're gonna give it some brake. Didn't quite make it through. I was hoping for a nice clean coast here. Is there a way to shut the engine off? I decoupled it. And Jasper threw his food all over the place. And I'm pretty sure this switch isn't changed over. Maybe it is. Okay, so I think that's it. I am interested in playing this game a lot more. I want to try maybe make some cool stuff in it. Who knows? If you guys are interested in that, let me know. Also, you can go ahead and feel free to sponsor the channel, donate, yada yada, subscribe, watch, do other things. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next weekend when we stream again. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do.